Yo, Whiskey Tango Charlie and Troy. It's Sensory Training Friday, man. And here we are. And I'm in an undisclosed location in Virginia, and you're up in Front Porch.
I'm on the front porch, baby.
Yeah, cool.
Life is good on the front porch.
It's always good on the front porch, man. So, hey, cool that we both were able to have the same bottle um, to sample from. And I was out today, did a little shopping, and walked through the store, and I didn't have anything with me, and I was like, well, I got to have something for today. And the Old Granddad 114, it never disappoints. A state-run store where I was at, $29.99 retail. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. So this is my second bottle. So I just pulled the plastic off it,
Right.
and we did confirm that the lot number was lot number one. But it's kind of interesting because it says on the back of the label, it says, "Look for lot number one on each bottle." We
Yeah,
did. We
we
did look for lot number one on, but
we found number one baby.
it's
Um,
crazy.
yeah, yeah, just yeah, it's kind of hit and miss. Where I was at today, there was a shelf full of this stuff, and and I know that we haven't seen it around the home there in quite some time. I mean, we go to the different places and look around, and I'm always perusing because I'm looking for those nice little gems that people just overlook when they're out there doing their uh, hunting. And,
Well, I always enjoy the cooler weather because I knew cooler weather brings more stock to the shelves. And I don't know what the cyclical manufacturing and how the logistics is, but it just seems like this time of year you start to see more and more product on the shelf. And as we listen to some of our peers out there in the vertical, have we reached that tipping point where there's enough bourbon out there where we're not going to have that allocated stuff anymore?
I don't know. I did see the uh, podcast title to that effect from the big guys, one of the big guys out there. Then that this was the title I remember on it. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but um, Troy, I don't know. I noticed just going into stores lately over the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. Um, it seems like a lot of some of our regular go-to places seem to be the shelves are better stocked than I've seen them in quite a while. Now, I don't know if that means the glut is here, but it seems like the availability is there, and all of a sudden you see our friends in the North Carolina ABC systems, and you see people talking about the things that we never see, but things like Buffalo Trace, Bland's, and this and that on the shelf in the North Carolina market, which is almost unheard of. So who knows? You know, maybe production's caught up with things a little bit. Who knows?
Well, hopefully it has. I mean, I know that I have a bunch of acquaintances and a bunch of friends that would really like to get some allocated bottles to add to their collection. And hopefully we don't have this, run on, I'm going to buy everything on the shelf, and people are sitting on cases and cases of stuff that are readily available on the shelf, Charles.
Yeah. And did you see? I don't know. I didn't hear the outcome, but I remember seeing in our state legislature for the North Carolina folks, they were talking about a bill that that says if you come to shop and you're trying to purchase allocated bottles, when you check when they check an ID, and if you're not from around there, they're not going to sell you the allocated unless you live in the area, kind of deal. So that was a house bill I read very recently. I don't know, who knows if that passes or not, because but understand the value of that. They're trying to cut down on the hunting that goes on, and the people that just roam state to state to state and that kind of thing. Because you know, if you go to your neighborhood ABC store and things get bought up before you ever have a chance to pick it up, pretty tough.
Well, we talk about the 300-pound gorilla in the room and how things change. We've got artificial intelligence out there that's pretty much changing the world. The other things that I see changing are, is there going to be legislation, Charles, that allows us to buy the bottle from the distillery and then to ship it to all 50 states?
You know, I wonder about that. I wonder about you know, the Amazon effect, if you will. Um, I think, you at some point you kind of think, I wonder if they can figure out that the everybody that normally gets their piece, their tax piece, so to speak, it seems like if they're able to put all of that technology together, and so the state and the local folks still receive their tax dollars, it seems like it's a no-brainer. I mean, it really does. It's almost a no-brainer. I mean, I just saw I don't know if you saw it the other day. I think it was yesterday. So one of our local guys, Tarek, was holding a check, right, from the MEC ABC guys for I guess it was an additional distribution, 1.5 million to the city of Charlotte. Oh my gosh! So, um,
So tax money collected for spirits are big
big, yeah,
in the
big,
fourth largest city on the East Coast.
yeah. So, and I don't know if what that was. It said it was a special. The check had in the thing was a special allocation or something, or additional allocation as it was read. So, and I don't know if that's in addition to the normal budgeted amount or something. Who knows? But it's a lot. But I think you're right, Troy. I think eventually, because there's already those companies that are engaged in shipping product to some states that are allow that to happen, and I think it's gonna it'll happen eventually. I would say, but who knows? But
Well, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised, especially with you announcing that bottle was $29. Inflation doesn't seem to have hit the liquor store.
I, I was I thought it was a normal. I wanted to say the last one I had was probably 25 or 26 bottle. The last one I picked up down in right near us down there at State Line. And I've been out of. I think I've been out of the 114. I can't remember, but I think I've been out of it for a little while. And anyway, all in all, it was kind of interesting when I look at the prices on the shelf. As we run across all this inflation, the cost of transportation, but yet, thank goodness, so far the spirit pricing on the retail level hasn't followed all that. But this one, beautiful, sweet on the nose, and it always has a flavorful bouquet that hits the palate. Um, yeah, And I always like this one, Troy. The, it's the what is that? What do you call this thing?
It's a Mickey Big Mouth.
Mickey Big Mouth. So
All
this
right.
one,
If you're old enough to know what Mickeys are.
this one is, I call it. This is the neck. This is the fun bottle. Like this is made for fun, right? So cool.
Awesome. So before we jump off here, tell me about that hat you got on.
Well, it's my Panama Jack deal. I just
You don't look like Panama Jack. You look like Santa Claus.
well, I could have brought out the red hat, but nah, I better not.
I got you.
Good stuff.
Whiskey Tango Charlie. We hope whatever's in your glass this afternoon is something that you're enjoying. Charles and I are definitely enjoying from afar. One in North Carolina, the other one in Virginia. Ladies, gentlemen, cheers.
Cheers.